Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona, and I'm starting my birthday series, so we've got the next 4 Fridays is going to be birthday cards, and today I am using the December product of the month, which is still available for £5 when you spend £70 in my online store. Let me go to my hands. So it's the True Blue Florals 12 by 12, and you get 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided designs. I'm just going to get them out now. Obviously I've been using it. But blue's my favourite colour, so as well as green, blue and greens. But this is just gorgeous. I fussy cut some flowers for one of them, and I just want to show you the backs. So we've got navy, balmy blue, pool party. Oh, that's gorgeous. The leaves, yeah. So that's what we're using today. I've got 3 relatively quick and straightforward cards for you. Obviously you could put any sentiment on them. I'm going with birthday simply because I'm doing a birthday series, and also I'm launching, sorry, I just moved my light. I'm also launching my birthday club. So if you're interested in my birthday club, basically all it means is that I will send you a handmade card for your birthday and a 20% off coupon to be spent in the month of your birthday. Can't get that paper back in now. I will post a survey form under the video, but what I'm going to have to do is upload the YouTube video, because after 30 days Facebook deletes the post with the video on, and I'll also put the survey there, and you'll just need to fill it out with your name and address and obviously the date of your birthday. Don't need to know the year, just the actual day and month. So I've got 3 cards for you today, and starting off with this one. So I'm also using, it's a brand new online exclusive, the lovely arrangements. So that's the stamp set, and that's the dies. There's the dies. Yeah, really love this. And also don't forget bonus days this month. For every £45 you spend, you earn £4.50 in bonus days, and you're also getting stamping rewards, 10% stamping rewards when you spend over £20. So yeah, okay, let's get started. So I'm using Pretty in Pink. What always happens to me is the in colours retire in, well, they'll go on the last chance list in April after 2 years, and I always end up not having used all my paper, so I've got them out. So Pretty in Pink is going to be retiring in April. The new colours will come out in May for 2 years, and so I've decided, not a New Year's resolution, just gonna do it. So my card base is Pretty in Pink for that, and hopefully I've got everything prepped, except I have got to do some stamping and die cutting. This is the only one. The others I have already got everything ready. So there's my designer series paper. So I've got Night of Navy, and then I've got Misty Moonlight on that side. I think I might try it with this, just for comparison purposes. I'm going to use this side this time. So I'm just going to pop that on with some wet glue. You can use whatever glue you prefer. So my card base is 21 centimeters by 14.8, scored in half at 10.5. And also, when you spend over £30 with me, so if you do the 45 to get the £4.50 bonus days, you'll qualify, and if you do the £70 to get the designer series paper for £5, you'll qualify. And I will send you a kit to make 2 each of the cards that I'm making today. Okay, so then I've got some Pretty in Pink and some soft sea foam, and I'm just going to stamp those and die cut. So got my block here, stamp set. So I want my flowers. That's my birthday sentiment, so I will need that later. Pop that there. We'll do the flowers first. And I'm doing tone on tone. So I've got my Pretty in Pink ink pad. In fact, I think I'm going to cheat with the leaves. There's actually a die. There's dies to cut out the stamped leaves, but there's also dies to cut out leaves with, you'll see what I mean. So that's Pretty in Pink on Pretty in Pink. And let's do the other one. Okay, so that can go out of the way. And then the dies, I'll show you what I mean. So this one will cut out the leaves that I did on my card, which I've now... So I stamped those leaves and then I cut them out with that one. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to cut straight out with these ones. And you see you get the veins of the leaves. So I've got two, if I can get it off the magnetic sheet. Okay, just going to give those stamps a quick clean. I can't honestly remember if I'm using them again. Okay, so I need to bring in my mini cut and emboss machine and not lose those little dies. Okay, so number 2. And then I've lost my pink ones. How can I lose? I just stamped them. How can I lose them? Oh, I'm losing the plot. Right, there's my dies. There's my stamp set. Right, this is crazy. I've literally just stamped them. I know you're probably screaming at me, telling me where they are. Okay, let's do the leaves and then I'll find them. Might have to stamp them again. Maybe they're stuck to the bottom of mine. No. Right, I really am cracking up. Okay, so let's get that out of there. There we go. And you can see you got the veins and everything. So lovely. Right, now I'm going to pop them there on top of my ribbon so as not to lose. Now that's the double ones. Let's get the single one out. Okay, pop that over there. And I need some more, so I'm going to put that back on. This is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. My husband had me up really 3 o'clock in the morning and then, oh, so a bit sleep deprived. That's my excuse. that's the leaves. Let's move that out of the way. I mean, it's a bit of pink card. How can I lose a bit of pink card? Not under there. Okay. I've lost the complete card now. I am so sorry. This is, there it is. Please be inside. No, it's not inside. Okay. At least I found the card. So, okay, let's just get another bit of pretty in pink. No, that's petal pink. I'm so sorry about this. Okay, this is, you know, real life, so let's do another one of these. You know what's going to happen, don't you? As soon as I stamp it, it's going to turn up. And yeah, look, told you, found it. Okay, that's fine, I've got two now. It was when I went to get my chamois to clean it that was stuck to it. Right, so those over there. Let's get that in. And bring that back. No, I don't want to lose there's the dies are there. I don't want to lose the dies. So all my leaves are together. That's all right around. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry. But as I said, this is real life. So this is an online exclusive for Lovely Arrangements, and it just went on sale last week. No, what day is it today? Yeah, it's this week. I'm cracking up, honestly. Sleep deprived. No, I have already worked this out. That's it. That one goes there. It's got the most little grooves. There we go. And that one. Need my flowers, my dies. And I need to put the leaves back so I don't lose them. Okay, that's one. More leaves. I might have done too many leaves, but you know, you can play around with it, see what it looks like. I think that's all the die cutting done. Right, let's bring the card base in, and I want some dimensionals. So I'm at the end of a strip, so let's cut that up. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. Normally use my bone fold of this, but there we go. Okay, and then it's gonna pop. I think I'm going to do this with glue dots because it's a bit narrow to be doing wet glue. So I'm going to do that one coming out from there, and that one coming out from there. Need it to go down a bit actually, because otherwise it's going to stick off the end of the card, edge of the card, and you don't want that when you're putting it in an envelope. Okay, so I need a glue dot to go under there. That's it. Okay, so I've got some spare leaves, and then I had a white bow. It's quite thin, this narrow. You could use twine if you prefer. Don't know how we're doing for time. Gosh, yeah, it shouldn't have taken this long to do this card. It's just my fault for losing the. Okay. And more glue dots. And then tuck that just under there like that. Oh, that's a bit long. There we go. Okay, so there you go. That's card one. Now, I haven't put a sentiment on, but you could put it anywhere or just stamp inside. Okay, so card number one. Right, let's regroup. Take a deep breath. And card number two. Okay, this is fun, and I've taken a circle and used it in a non-circle way. So there you go. All I've done is I fussy cut the flowers from the designer series paper, really detailed, really beautiful, lovely blue. And then let me show you how I did it. So I have already fussy cut the flowers, so you're not going to have to sit and watch me do that. Let me just get some space here, and I'm going to bring in my little mini guillotine. And this is the largest of the Stylish Shapes circle, which measures 3 inches, so 7.6 centimetres. So I'm going to cut it in half, so 1.5, like so. and then you just turn them around. So now I'm going to pop my, so that was the flowers that I'd cut, and then that's the other side. I've got a Night of Navy card base, and this is 10 by 14.3, so that you get the navy round the navy frame round the card to kind of make these little flowers pop. Okay, so let's use some white glue then. There you go. And then I'm going to glue the circles so that the flat edge is at the edge of the card. And it's about halfway down. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not measuring, but if you want to measure, obviously you can do so. And the important thing is to try and get these level. So I'm just going to get my bone folder and go across like that. There we go. I think that's level. Okay, and then I need my flowers, and I've already die cut this little label. I did stamp Hello Friend on that, but actually it should be Happy Birthday. So and that one can go there. Oh, wrong way. And that one can go there. There we go. So let's finish these dimensionals off. Okay, and then I'm just going to stamp. Oh, I haven't cleaned these yet. So that's the die there for the label. And I'm just going to not lose my stamps because that's the way I'm heading. So this is the new packaging for the stamps and dies. Personally prefer the way we did it, but that option's gone now, so it's a case of adapting. And I'm going to stamp in Balmy Blue on here, and I'm just going to do the Happy Birthday. That's better. Okay, and then that is going to go across the middle to kind of join them together. paper's really busy, so I haven't put any gems on. Obviously you can do, but I just think they get lost. So happy birthday. I've got that Stevie Wonder song in my, what is it called, an earworm now. And then we'll go with some white ribbon. Mr. Bin. And I need the glue dot, a glue dot. And put that underneath the happy birthday. Okay, so we've got hello friend and happy birthday, and that's card 2. And that was, the fussy cutting would take you, depending how quick you are, not very long. I've got a bit of a dimensional showing there. Let's get rid of that. But yes, really, really pretty. That's card 2. Right, moving on to card 3. And I'm using some products from the advent calendar that I got. So I've got the twine, which I think it's Misty Moonlight. I'm not 100% sure. And this die, which is goes with the perennial postage dies. So, and I've got what colour base have I got? I've got a pool party base, actually. Thought I had balmy blue, but I don't. Okay. So, again, the paper is doing all the heavy lifting. Let's get this out. And I don't know if you saw, there's leaves there, which I had die cut in Misty Moonlight. Yeah, I just think it's so pretty. Okay, so this is this card. Again, the card base, I've done it this time. I was going to do a different card, so it's a tent card, which personally I don't like. I prefer them to open the other way. However, for this one we'll go with it. And this is the designer series paper is made to cover the entire front. So this time it's 29.8 times 10.5, scored in half at 14.8. So let's just pop the designer set. Now what is on the other side? Shall we see what that looks like? No, I've already got one using that. Oh, I did it. I've already done it. Realised I'm duplicating the paper, but we have got a different one. So let me use this side. Getting to the end of this tombow. And then this is, I think it's 3.2 centimetres by 10.5 to go across the middle. Just need to trim that a little bit. So I will do that with my scissors. And I've got ink on my fingers. There we go. And then that's my postage stamp rectangle and my leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the happy birthday, and I stamped it individually. So let's give that a clean. And oh, because it's photopolymer, I can see what I'm actually inking up. Okay, so there's the happy, and I'm doing that as a diamond. So happy. Okay, let's give it a clean. And birthday. And then what I'm going to do is put a glue dot on each corner and attach my leaves. So I want one knot coming up and the other one's going down, like so. And then I'm just going to pop some dimensionals on. Okay, let's line that up. Okay, I'm going to do something different this time. So instead of popping my twine there, I'm going to do it around the top of the card because it is a 10th fold card, so I can't normally do it this way. You just use whatever products you've got, but the advent calendar was such fun. I'm hoping we do one this year as well. And it was one of my Christmas presents from my hobby, so that was nice. Now I'm going to tie a knot here because with my hands I haven't got the strength to hold it in place. So let's tie this in a knot. It's a bit loose. Now I can do my bow. See, ribbons and bows are still beyond me. I thought I was getting better, but no. Right. Okay. Which is the longer bit? This one. Okay. Yay. Just pull that through. Pull that through. So it's not a very good bow, but you get the gist of it. There we go. And it needs to be tighter. And then it will hang down. This is why I don't like 10th folds. But it is what it is. So your choice. I think actually it probably looks better on there. So I'll take it off and put it on there. So that's card 3, card 2, and card 1. Don't forget, if you spend £30 in my online store, I will send you everything you need. I'll do the die cutting. I can't do the stamping for you, so you will need to stamp your own flowers. I can die cut them for you, and the leaves, and the labels, and I will send you the flowers. Don't forget, bonus days, new catalogue, new online exclusives, new product of the month, as well as the December product of the month, which this is. And I just want to wish you a happy weekend. And thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.